All right, POE students, let's take a look at part 4 of the utility bill. Make sure for number 1 you write your Gmail address. Information here for this house. It says the house is mainly heated with a gas furnace, but the attic was finished over the summer and an electric heater was installed to keep the attic warm during the winter. So all the house is heated with gas except for the attic is heated in the wintertime with an electric heater. The electrical energy usage over a year is shown for the house below. So we have our usage in kilowatt hours, the temperature outside is there, and then you've got the months on the bottom. The blue bars represent the kilowatt hours of usage, and the yellow line represents the temperature. Does this house use electric air conditioning in the summer? Well, look at it. If it did use air conditioning, which is run off electricity, in the hot months like here in June and July and August and September, these bars would be much higher because you'd be using a lot more electricity in the summertime than you do in the wintertime, because electricity, air conditioning runs off electricity. So that is clearly no air conditioning. How much electricity did it take to heat the attic in December? So we're comparing the normal monthly usage of electricity somewhere in this region here. We just take a kind of an average is what we'll do here. In the summertime when there's no air conditioning, you're not using your heater in the summertime to heat the attic, but then in the wintertime you've got that usage there. So it goes up to like 950 kilowatt hours in the winter time when you're heating the attic, and it's about 550 in the summertime. So you're using about 400 kilowatt hours of electricity to heat that attic in December. Okay, how much did it cost to heat the attic over a 35-day period? Well, if you go back to your heating bill number 2, and we've talked about it actually in the utility bill number 3, it's 13 cents per kilowatt hour. Okay, so if you're using 400 kilowatt hours times 13 cents per kilowatt hour, 400 times 13. 400 times 13 cents gives us $52. So it cost $52 to heat the attic over a 35-day period. How much does it cost to heat the attic per day in December? So if we use our heating bill and we go $52 divided by, in December, well, we'll use the 35-day period here. 35 days, 52 divided by 35. 52 divided by the 35 is, looks like $1.48. How much could this house have saved in December by using natural gas to heat the attic instead of electricity? So we use 400, if it used 400 kilowatt hours of electricity, 400 kilowatt hours, we can do that. Our conversion, 400 kilowatt hours. And if you go back to the heating bill, I remember it was 0.025, about 2.5 cents per kilowatt hour. So 400 times 0.025, it would have cost $10. So this would be $10, and if we have, this would cost $10, and if we were using electricity, it cost $52. So I'm just comparing this answer here to this answer here. Take the difference between those two, and 52 minus 10 gives us 42. Could have saved $42 by using in December by using natural gas. Okay. Would leaving the lights on to help heat the house save money? Well, you guys, electricity is much more expensive than natural gas. It's a comparison of 0.13 or 13 cents per kilowatt hour for electricity and 0.025 per kilowatt hour for natural gas. So it's just more expensive for electric heat than it is for natural gas. This is the graph for the use of the natural gas. It says natural gas energy is shown by the house below. The house has a natural gas water heater and a natural gas stove, as well as the natural gas heater. Okay, so there is a little bit of usage of natural gas, a lot of usage of natural gas in the cold months. We don't see the graph for January, but January would be similar to December, somewhere about up in that region like that. And then you can see in the summer months here, there's hardly any natural gas that's being used. The usage here is in therms. You got your temperature over here, similar to what you had on the electric bill. Number 34 says how much does it cost to pay for the energy to heat the water and cook in this house each day. So the part of the graph we're looking at for heating the water and cooking with a stove is this part here in the summertime when you're not using the furnace, okay, to heat the whole house. So if we look over here, it's approximately, let's just say 10 therms in order to heat the water and heat the stove. So the question is, how much does it cost to pay each day to heat water and cook? So if our units are given in therms here, we're going to need to go, we're going to need to calculate how much it costs per therm. Our numbers that we had were that it cost 0.025 or 2.5 cents per kilowatt hour. We can, let's go back to bill number 3. And we see that it was 226.63 for the whole bill, and that was for 310 therms right here. So we can keep our units the same. 226.63, 226.63 divided by 310 therms gives us 73 cents per therm. Okay. $0.73 per therm. $0.73 per therm. And let's just say that it was to heat in the summertime. Let's just say it's 10 therms times 10. So it would give us a total of $7.30. $7.30 for each month. Okay. So if we calculate this per day, we would go, let's see, $7.30 divided by 31 days in a month, about 23 cents per day would be good, a good average number. Number 35, estimate the total energy bill, electricity and natural gas for this house in the summertime. So this would be June, July, and August. All right, well, let's average the electricity and the natural gas. So electricity and natural gas. I guess we were just looking at the, let me change this color so we don't. So June, July, and August, I think we decided that's about 10 therms per day. So we would say 10, this would be for the gas, 10 plus 10 plus 10, or per month, that was 10 therms per month there. So a total of 30 therms, and we calculated that it was 0.73 or 73 cents per therm. So 30 times 0.73, 30 times 0.73 is $21.60. That's would be the cost for 3 months for the natural gas. And then for the, okay, let's take a look here. I got a lot of marks on there. For June, July, and August. So let's see. Oops. So June, let's just say that's about 650. July and August about 500. So we will say let's go 650, 500, 500, and this is kilowatt hours. So 1,650 total kilowatt hours times, it's 13 cents per kilowatt hours. $16.50 times 0.13 gives us 214.5. So the total cost, 214.5 plus 21.90 gives us $236.40. $236.40. Okay. And the total energy bill for this in the entire year of this house, to estimate, it's an estimation number. So to do an estimate, well, I'll tell you what we can do is to do an estimate, you kind of have to take a look at your graph here. And, you know, if I just did an estimate like that, and I take, I don't know, a number here in the middle as my estimate number, let's just say that the estimate per month is 125 therms. 125 therms of energy per month. Okay, again, this is an estimate. I'm going to use this point right there. 125 therms, 125 therms per month. Okay, it costs 0.73 dollars per therm. I can get rid of this here because we're multiplying. And That's going to give us 125.73, 125 therms times 0.73. That would give $91.25 per month, and there are 12 months, so $1,095 for the gas. And for the electricity, the number we will use for the electricity, well, what do we want to look here? Just kind of give an average here. I don't know what. Somewhere here, because the January would be like right here. So let's say 600 kilowatt hours. So we will go 600 kilowatt hours times 0.13, 13 cents per kilowatt hour. 600 times 13 cents per kilowatt hour times, there are 12 months, 936. So to get the total cost, we go 1,095 plus 936 is $2,031. $2,031 would be the estimate of the whole energy bill for the year. So that's a good estimate. If you have any questions, email me on this. Thanks.